The very best reviews. Tell them none can contest me on.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We're going to talk about Raising Kanan, episode 5. Am I my brother's keeper? Is Unique really gone? And with this episode, I know it's a lot of people that are emotionally charged, including myself, because Unique was pretty much my favorite character on the show, and now he's gone. So we're going to talk mostly about Unique, his character, what he meant to the show, and a little bit about who he may have been based on, as well as is he dead? Because it's so hard to say goodbye to favorite drug dealers. Woo! And also, at a random point during the show, so make sure you hear, I'm going to put the link up so that if you want to come and talk to me live and say a few things, but we're going to kind of keep it short because I want to give people a chance if other people want to come up. But I'm going to put the link up, and if you want to come up and chat, talk, whatever the case, you're able to come on through. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought that it was a lag up in here for a second. Let me get to a couple of the comments. Shout out to LaCream for first in the building with the comments. He said, he ain't not dead. He not dead, baby. That man is still in there. My girl Rashonda coming through. He beat you this time, girl. LaCream got up in there a little before you, but that's my girl coming through. I appreciate it as well. Jay Sean Brown, you said he dead as a fork. He dead as a fork. What? We all know forks ain't alive. You know what I mean? Queen Brielle, what's good, sis? How you doing? Fame Johnson. I think Unique is gonna be Breeze. What? He may be blowing in the breeze. All right. I got to make some of my videos I used to make again, too. And especially since we got the 2-week hiatus, I'm going to see. I got a few things going on if I get a little time. But I don't think that if he was to come back, he would have his name changed. But I don't know. Maybe like call me Breeze because I was laying in the breeze in the woods for 2 days and 3 nights. And then I rose like a ghetto Jesus. What up, Crystal? She say, I'm still traumatized. I know, sis. I know. LaCream, you say Kanan got stabbed and burned alive, locked in the room and survived. I know, right? They tried to do him like Freddy Krueger in this mug. Burnt, stabbed, still came out. I'm back, bitch. Ah! Fred Harris, I think he gone night-night. You ready to go night-night, nigga? You ready to go night-night, nigga? Huh? You ready to go night-night, nigga? Jay Wellathon, yo, what up, what up? I tried to do a couple of things different up in here and organize and try to put my lights a little differently or whatever and change up a little things here or there. So, you know, maybe it could give a little bit of a better experience. I got my computer so I can read it better than how I had it before and doing some things. So, you know, hope it all work out. My damn picture still ain't updating properly though. I don't understand what's going on with that. Let me see something right quick. Trying to get it together. There it go. There it go. There it go. Uh-oh. Stop it. Move. All right. There it go. There it go. What up, DeMarcus Vaughn? R. Burris, do you feel they rushed the Ronnie and Unique feud? I do feel like they rushed it in the sense that we just met this dude. He just been in here for 5 episodes and now he's already took him out. It would have been good if he'd at least got the last 5 episodes of last season. And then if they did 5 episodes of this season, we'd be like, well, you know, hey, this been going on, blase, skip it, whoop, whoop. Oh, and also, I was saying I moved some things around. Let me know if you all can hear everything good and loud and clear, as well as everybody listening on the podcast, because I do have the microphone a little further away from me. And that's to try to, you know, like I said, change some things up. last way I had the mic and things, it was a mess. So, you know what I'm saying? Ronnie Myers strikes again, baby. He's undefeated. Packy said, Unique ain't dead. He popping back up in episode 9. Hey, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. And I'm going to go ahead and break it down. I'm going to get to a couple more comments. And then I'm going to tell you, thank you, Fred Harris, for letting me know that it's loud and clear. Appreciate it. Crystal, thank you. Crystal, whatever city you in, when I come through, I'm going to have to buy you a drink. She say that blue look good on you, Jay. Thank you, thank you. I try to get my little blue man group on there now and then. You know what I'm saying? What up, Ill Woods? How you feeling? You say, what up, Jay? Did you notice how Famous had the lyrics? I stay dropping dimes. I don't care who it affects. No, and I did watch this again like 2 or 3 more times, and I didn't notice that, but I did notice his lyrics. I paid attention. At least I thought I did. But I was like, okay, he has some good little bars here and there. And he was spelling out his name when he had who you with, hey, who you with, M, who you with. Okay. But you know, I don't know. The Ninja Zeta. He said, I don't think Unique is dead. I know, right? I don't think so either. And DeMarcus Vaughn say Happy New Year, Jay Moore. I appreciate it, and Happy New Year to everyone else as well, and DeMarcus Vaughn too. Pandora Jackson checking in on Facebook. And for those that don't know, and if you ain't following me on Facebook, because most people are watching on YouTube, but follow me on Facebook as well, because I do post different things on Facebook, Instagram, and I gotta get into this a lot more with my X, DMX, Twitter. But as you may know or you may not know, I am live streaming on all those platforms at the same time, and I do appreciate everybody, as well as on Twitch. Pandora Jackson said, Unique was my favorite character. He's a great actor. I hope the show can keep my interest, just like when Ghost got shot, it was never the same. I can do without Ronnie. All he gonna do is be a killer. He looks crazy, but his personality is kind of boring. Pandora Jackson, great comment. And you know, I agree with pretty much all that you said. But it's only one thing I want to say, that it's not a disagreement, but a little caveat to it. And that is, when they killed Ghost, the thing was, it was the end of the show, which was the thing that at least helped. You know what I mean? Like, it was only a couple more episodes left. And no, it was not the same when Ghost was killed, but you know, the show was over. And that's the only thing for the most part that helped with that. Now, some people didn't mess with the spinoffs after he was gone, and I get it, because you know, you get attached to that character, and so I get it. And as far as Unique, he was my favorite character on the show, as well as maybe Rock would be next. But he was my favorite character in the show. And you know what? He is a very good actor. Very, very good actor for this role. And considering that he wasn't a trained actor originally, or at least that's not how he got his start. He got his start in rapping, which he's a very good rapper. I like that song, Revenge? You know, success is the best revenge. I like that song. He got a good song, a couple good songs. So, you know, he's a very talented brother. I think he can have a lot of things going for him, whether he goes into music full time or acting or whatever the case. He does have a lot of great talent, and you know, hope he does more. And as far as Ronnie, his character is very boring. It's like just some weirdo serial killer that happens to sell drugs. So who knows how long his character will last, but he has no personality. He has no charisma. you know, what we would call today swag. He ain't got no swagoo, okay? His pasta ain't got no swagoo. He got dry noodles, all right? Dry noodles. He probably got some damn, what, ramen noodles, okay? He eating ramen noodles, whereas Unique had that, like, fettuccine Alfredo, you know what I'm saying? A little pasta, you know what I'm saying? Lasagna. He got that lasagna. And this dude ain't got nothing but some damn ramen noodles, plain. Not even with the little MSG pack. He don't even got that. No salt and pepper, just plain ramen noodles. Barely add water. Just keep it you know, hard in the little pack. Bite it. Anyway, you know, definitely, you know, swag. So Crystal, oh snap. Oh, hey, we gonna have to go ahead and have that little meal sooner than you think. You have to hit me up on Instagram, girl. All right. Chosen King say Unique was my favorite Power Universe character. He went out with a bang. Ronnie might be Breeze. Do you all think he really went out with a bang? I mean, I get it. It was a hell of a scene, but I'm like disappointed in how he went out. If this is the end, which I don't believe it is, but if it is, I'm like, man, what? But you know what? That's how things go in real life. It be the ones you least expect. And people like this, because they're the ones that got the access to you. They're the ones you let your guard down around. So it's not necessarily like it's not plausible. I do think it is. It would have been probably good for him to go out in a shootout, but I mean, I guess they got everybody go out in a shootout. They got everybody get killed by a family member too. So I don't know. I guess they're running out of ways to take people out in power. So I mean, you know, but damn, Meek, you shouldn't have turned your back on him, man. He should have knew his brother better. I think he underestimated his brother. And he probably felt that after that beat down, his brother was going to accept it like, all right, you beat my ass. You call the shots now. He ain't going to do that, you know, and I think that he made a big mistake not knowing who you deal with. And that's one thing I used to always tell my son, know who you talking to. Know your audience. You could be, and that don't mean you know what I mean? If you a performer, just know who you talking to. So if you talking to a person that's known to fly off the handle, don't be cussing them out and start talking crazy and stuff because they may fly off the handle on you. They wouldn't do that. That's my best friend. And then when they do, what you gonna say? See, these are all imaginary boundaries in people's head. He won't do that. That's my brother. But that's just some, you know, code that's in your head that you both agree on. And if one decide, oh well, that's out the window, then what? So you never put anything past anybody, you know, because you never know what they may do. Never know. Uh Shout out to Big Kev with the super chat. I appreciate it, fam. He says that what if Ronnie gave Unique his nickname? And if Unique come back, he denounces the name and renames himself Breeze. Okay, Big Kev. And shout out to Big Kev for that. Now, I do not watch other people's videos and theories. So sometimes people do. I'm not accusing Big Kev of this, but sometimes people do come with other theories and things that they've seen from other videos and bring it here. So, and I would not know. I'll be honest, because I don't watch other people's videos because I don't want to have their thoughts and theories in my, you know, head subconsciously. Not that I hate. Anyway, that is a good idea. That's a good point. Very plausible. I ain't Unique. Screw that. I'm Bree. Hey, that's actually a good idea. I actually don't have anything against that one. That could be possible. And that's probably the only way that this would make sense that he could be Breeze if he came back. The only thing I think that could make that make sense. So shout out to Big Kev for bringing that again and to the attention. If he came back, as well as spending a little, support. But if he came back and did that, then hey, that would be a good one. That would be interesting. Dutch McVeigh say, Meek dead, y'all. Blunt force trauma. He spelled it out for us. Okay. Hey, I do know he got a case of scoliosis at the bare minimum on that head. He got some scoliosis up on that head. So I don't know, man. He probably is dead or suffering from some type of coma, traumatic brain injury. But if he's outside too long, then he can also suffer from hypothermia. The odds are not good. You'd be surprised just if you stayed out into 60 degrees for too long overnight, you could get sick and, it could be problems. So, it's a lot with life and things. The human body is very sensitive. Taryn Wilkes, you say real life street slit. You said it the other day. Jay Meek played around way too long, knowing his bro was insane in the membrane. LOL. Hey, shout out to Taryn Wilkes on Facebook watching. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to all my Facebook people, man. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, for real. And shout out to my girls, my sisters, Kay Leezy and Gina G. But when I was saying playing around, I think at first Kelly thought like he was playing around. But you know what I'm saying? Like people say, fork around and you're going to find out. Pretty much the same thing. You keep playing around and you're going to see. And that's how we used to say back in the day. He playing around with this dude. You got him in the crib. You cussing at him. He over here cussing and saying silly stuff to your girl. He can't be trusted. He already killed Dean. He jacking people. He's just too hot. He wilding. And you know that this dude insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Straight up. Why you playing around with this dude? You need to, if you can't do it yourself, I mean, it's your brother. You may not want that memory. Then you're going to have to put the order out and have somebody take him out or something, man. Because dude is crazy. And yeah, you're going to have to live with that too. But you living with that. Now he ain't living with none of that. And Ronnie ain't going to have a problem with moving forward. He going to go back over to Juliana. I'm no longer Nick's brother. Just like you no longer got a husband. Give me work. This dude crazy, man. He's a good actor, I give you that, because he definitely playing this role to the T. Straight up. Hotspot Network say that Kanan has a low number of scenes so far this season. I mean, I think so far it's kind of similar to what he's been doing, in my opinion. I don't know. It's always been kind of an ensemble cast, so he was never the main person, So shout out to Hope is Lovely on Twitch. Definitely appreciate you with the support on Twitch. And where is my Twitch? Well, it make it easy. It's JAYMOOREREVIEWS for everybody for most of my stuff. But, Twitch, Twitter. Twitter's the only thing that's a little different. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to talk about, I wish these damn pictures had loaded again. Still didn't do it. John. What up, John 82? He say, waiting for a Rock and Ronnie face-to-face encounter. Now that's going to be ugly. And we haven't seen them talk yet. And we already know that they got history because he used to go to do business as rivals with her. So I'm wondering what that conversation is going to go like. That is a good point. We haven't seen them talk. They're not strangers. So I wonder how that's going to go. And they probably closer in age than him and Unique. So I'm wondering how that's going to go. And yeah, it's definitely not going to be good. You like that one? Give me work. Who gonna hire you? I want an application. Fill that out at home. The dude is straight crazy in this mind. Paula Abdul is suing for SA. Wow. She like, let me get on that money train. I don't know. Crystal. All right. Now, as far as Neek, I see that these pictures still ain't really come up like I needed it to. Dang it. Dang it. Damn. Oh, and also while I talk about this, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in for all you all. It's what, 50 plus people in here? Anybody want to come up and talk about this episode or the show or Unique? I'm going to put the link in. Of course, be respectful. And depending on how many people I have wanting to talk, depends on how much time we get. So anyway, we see Unique pretty much got whooped. Now, of course, because it's an hour show, they can't really show a lot. And what I mean by that is we don't know how he got in the car. We don't know how far he drove, and we don't know where he threw him. But it's a whole lot of garbage wherever he threw him, ain't it? Dirty. It's New York. Hey, in New York, it's garbage everywhere. Okay, that's just a regular side street. Hey, I'm walking. He threw this black guy in the garbage. I just said, hey, it's another black guy in the garbage. Yeah, I didn't know. I said, hey, where you at? You walking here? You garbage man? You garbage man? Huh? Anyway, we see laying in the bag of garbage on the side of the road. Look like some woods at first. But we don't know, was he breathing or not? When he picked him up and put him in the car, we don't know what happened. Of course, there's going to be blood and DNA somewhere. We see he ain't wrapped up in no bag or nothing. He didn't put a bag over his head. So if they look at Ronnie, I'm sure if the cops, if they got any sense, the first suspect they should look at is a family member or people he had beef with. So they should look at Ronnie. But anyway, Ronnie may get rid of the car because he probably stole it anyway. Nevertheless, we don't know, was he still breathing? And that's the key. Now, he could have brain damage. And sometimes when people catch a beat down upside the head like that, and they do come back, they don't have a memory of the last thing that happened to them. I never got beat upside the head, thank God. And I hope that the most people watching have not got beat upside the head. But the one time, and I did play football, sports, I have been in a few, I'll say, little fights or tussles in my life when I was younger. And I will say that the only time that I was unconscious was in car accident. And so I remember everything up until the Big Bang. Boom. And I have one small memory in between. And then it's like waking up the next day, like the movies, not knowing what happened or any of that. And I think that they said, and I've read this before or somewhere or seen it, that like your mind kind of does that to help protect you during traumatic, instances. And also to help protect you from the pain and different things. Because when you unconscious, you're not in pain. This is why they put you to sleep when they do surgery. So as well as you don't feel it because you're knocked out. Anyway, he could be knocked out, and whenever he does come back, have no memory that Ronnie is the one that beat him down, which would be horrible because he'd come back and be back friends with Ronnie and not know that this is the dude that put him down. That would be horrible. And so that's the only thing that I'm thinking may happen, is that he could come back and not have memory of what happened. Or if he's out there too long, he could die from hypothermia or his injuries. I mean, he did get a beat down, but beat downs are not always guaranteed death, like a gun. So that's the thing. It's still a chance, but his chances are small and they're going down by the moment. So I don't know. Hope is Lovely on Twitch said Ronnie is deranged. Why did Unique turn his back? Hey, I'm with you with that one right there. He should have never turned his back. First of all, everybody should know the number one rule in a fight. Let's see. Anybody know the number one rule in the fight? I was about to say it, but let's make it a little fun. Who knows the number one rule in fighting? Put it in the comments. First person to get it, I'm gonna play a funny video for you. I'm gonna strip for you. Nah, I'm playing. What's the number one rule in fighting? Come on, man. Type it in there, y'all. Don't be lazy. This interactive TV. Interactive TV, the wave of the future. That was from the movie Speed. Taryn Wilkes say, ain't no rules. Nah, there is a rule. Jay Wellathon, you keep your guard up at all time. Protect yourself at all time. Rule number one is this is actually the only rule in fighting. After that, it's no rules. The rule number one, and then I get it, Taryn Wilkes, it is no rules in fighting in a real fight. That is true, except it's one rule. Protect yourself at all times. You don't turn your back on your opponent in real life, in fighting in the ring. You protect yourself at all times. Keep your guard up. You don't turn your back on your opponent. You know what I mean? All this is the same thing. You don't underestimate your opponent. Shout out to my girl B Hizzle. You know, you don't do that. And so, other than that, ain't no rules. You pick up whatever, you hit with whatever. The rule is don't die, don't lose. That's the second rule. Don't die, don't lose. That's the second rule. But the first rule, you got to protect yourself at all times. You don't underestimate anybody in a fight, and you don't turn your back on your opponent, because that's not protecting yourself if you got your back turned. You're not protecting yourself at all times. It don't say protect yourself for the first few minutes until your opponent's down. Okay, once your opponent's down, relax. No. So he should have protected himself at all times, and like the Art of War, or 48 Laws of Power, same pretty much principles. You got to defeat them, crush him completely, so that there is no comeback. If he had kids, you take them out so they don't grow up to come and get you for revenge. That's what you do. Nah. That was pretty brutal back then. But you do make sure this dude is not coming back. And the problem with Unique is he still saw him as his older brother. And one of the things that I picked up on in this episode is that when 50 Cent was narrating, he was talking about once them hands fly, you forget who's the opponent, who's the brother, what's going on, this and that. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Ronnie wasn't thinking nothing about that's my brother, this, that, or the other. And he went straight destroy his opponent. And the problem was that Unique still saw him as a brother. And even though he beat him down, he thought like, well, I'm the big dog now. And you're going to go ahead and leave it alone and we good. And you had to destroy him now. You had to destroy him because he was going to come and kill you. You know what I'm saying? He was going to come kill you straight up. Let me go ahead and play my special video I got for everybody getting that right. Let's see. Here we go. Damn, that was fast. Let's see. That ain't that special, is it? Let's see. What about this one?
I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe, it's how hard you believe it.
They was about to try to hit me with the damn copyright for the music. For Indiana Jones. John, you say not only is Ronnie crazy, he is also messy. Telling Pernessa about Neek and Rock, he knew that would cause a conflict. Exactly. He was trying to cause chaos and havoc. He was trying to make him upset and ruin him, which, you know, and then he mad about snitching where he the biggest snitch, you know, and that's real snitching because you talking to your brother. You telling on your brother. Young Slim, what up, my fam? You say, what's up, good brother? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. Everybody, happy New Year's. I hope everybody have a good New Year's. Don't be out there shooting and stuff and having a, you know, crazy time, and because accidents do happen. Be careful. I know it sounded corny, but hey. Anyway, Christo Black. You say, would be crazy if Roller was Unique's son. Oh, man. And then he got killed, too. Ghost killed Roller. Man, Power had a lot of memorable characters. And, you know, it's sad that they gone. People remember them, though. Roller. Forgot all about Roller. Andrea Grant. Man, they killed my man Unique. Yeah, they got him, girl. Check it in on Facebook. Yeah, but Andrea, I don't know if you was here a little earlier. Shout out to the 70 plus people watching. I appreciate all y'all for coming through. But a little earlier, I was saying that he could still be alive. We didn't see how he was placed in the car and dumped there, whether he may still be breathing. He could be in a coma, and he may have memory loss. But he could still be alive. It's a possibility. It depends on how long before he's found as well. It's a lot of things working against him. If I was to put a percentage on it, and you all let me know, what's your percentage that you think Unique is dead? Is it 0? That means you really, alive. So what's the percentage that you would put it in the comments, that you think Unique is still alive? Is it a 0% chance he's alive? Is it a 10% chance? 100% chance? What is your percentage? Let me know in the comments, and I will put them up on the screen live for you. I will say that I believe he has a 20 to 30% chance of being alive. You know, put it this way. 15 to 30% chance of life for me, you know, because it's a lot we didn't see, but I'm gonna say he's still got a 15 to 30% chance of life. BVTV, what up, shawty? She say, I like Ronnie at first, but now he just crazy. I like to know what happened to make him that way. I mean, he probably was in the pen getting that ramrod. When I get out, everybody will pay. That's funny. Young Slim, if you got into a fight with your brother and won, would you think it's till the death? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. But that's the problem, is that most people, brother, ain't Ronnie Myers. And Unique, I'm with you. He was looking at it as, you still my brother and you still got some sense. You just a little mean, evil, hating ass. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna kill me. And that's where he made that mistake, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? So Christo Black loved that role. He said he had a lot of potential, man. That's a backstory I want to see. Yeah, I mean, you never know. They have so many characters that on this show that they could have did things with. Let's just hope Rojas is one character that they develop like no other, and that character then has spinoffs and movies. SJ, what's up, SJ? How you doing, man? So BVD TV said it's a 50% chance. Okay, that's what's up. Let's see. Dutch McVeigh said 0.00000. So is there a number behind them zeros? It's just zero to infinity. Miguel Baker, or Markel, my bad. I need glasses. I'm getting old, man. He say 0%. Damn, y'all ain't believing in Neek, huh? 20 Block Records. He is dead, 0%. He wanted out of the show. He said it in the interview. He wanted to start back doing music. That is true. I did know that, but you're taking the fun out of it, man. But hey, I didn't have to put it up. I give everybody info and stuff. But yes, and that's one thing I say all the time about this. Is a lot of people don't know about the real backstories of things. People be wanting to do other things and have other opportunities and stuff. So, you know, a TV show being the main character does take up a lot of time. And, you know, unfortunately, look like he may be gone, but let's see, because we don't know if this is his last episode or not. Unique life equal 50%. Crystal say 25%. Hope is lovely says 30%. Lenora Wilson, I give it 50-50. Dutch McVeigh, nah, Jay, come on, bro, stop reaching. Hey, man, I'm trying to keep hope alive, brother. Keep hope alive, brother. Keep Neek alive, brother. Come on. Marquita D, 20%. He got a Twankie next to him, Marquita. Marquita gave him a Twankie. Hey, my girl B say it's a 50-50 chance. I mean, of course, we're all thinking logically. You know, we're not thinking about all the real backstories and things like that. So say this was an actual event without all the extra stuff. You know, that's what we doing, having a little fun. And, you know, I think if this was an actual event, he does have a chance still. Young Slim, I think he left him for dead. 50% chance he's alive. He definitely left him for dead. I don't know if it's 50-50, but like I say, 20, what I said, 15 to 30. So it ain't far off, my prediction, but yeah. John Blaze. Let's see. Sam Greer, R.I.P. Unique's definitely gone. Yeah, sad, unfortunately. Marquita D, I like seeing you in foot. Well, thank you, Marquita. I hope they don't take me out. I'm going to do a drive-by on there. Roll by, bitch. I'm going to have 2 shanks, 1 in each hand. Somebody push me. I have my man, Rick Ross, push me down the damn thing fast as hell. I'm taking out kneecaps, everything, cutting the back of their knees, tendons. Get away from me. I want to stay on the show. I need the money. Taryn Wilkes, Neek dead, man. He slept too long on his brother trying to spare him. Shout out to Taryn Wilkes on Facebook. Shout out to Trap Boy Yella on Facebook. I don't believe Unique dead. I don't believe it till I see it. And it does not look good. I will say that. But I still think if it was realistic, he got a chance. Christo Black, hopefully Tommy don't set Rojas on fire. You know how he do. Yeah, don't, yeah, hopefully. He better not. Chosen King 95, never turn your back, and there's no rules in fighting. Exactly. Truthfully, it is no rules in fighting except for protect yourself at all time. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's so obvious that most people say there's no rules, but it ain't that obvious to some. And everybody that's a fan of fighting has seen somebody swing when the ref tries to break something up and they drop their hands and then they get caught with something because their opponent swung. But they thinking, oh, well, the ref said stop, but this dude still swung and knocked your ass out. You know, you better keep them hands up to your opponent away from you. I don't care if the ref says stop or not. He may not be stopping. So, Trap Boy Yella, he is one main character that makes the show. He has a lot of fans. It's just a twist. I don't fork with Ronnie. He too shisty. I know, right? Ronnie, he's not a good character to take over that place because he's just not as charismatic or popular. And it's sort of like how Ghost was taken away for Tariq. Tariq is still not a likable character to me. I don't like his character. He's corny. He has no swag. Who thinks Tariq got swag? Put a T1 if you think Tariq got swag and he got charisma and he's a likable character. Put a T2 if you think that he's just cornball and you just want to see what happens because you've been watching the show and you invested in hopefully him dying too. Because that's where I am. Hopefully watching him die. See, that's what you get. That's what I want to see in the season finale. I damn sure don't want to see him succeed. But he has no charisma and is just very corny. And hopefully Tariq does not win. I want Tariq to lose. I watch him. I hate watch him. I be hate watching. I want him to fail. So when he gets beat up, punched in the face, robbed, lose money, that's the things I like. So anyway, I don't think Ronnie is better, more charismatic or a more likable character than Unique. And when Ronnie starts to have things happen to him, then I will be happy because that's what you get. He don't deserve any success. And definitely think that Ronnie... Did this thing stop? Definitely think Ronnie is a big problem. Oh, okay, this still going. I was about to say. It's a big problem for basically everybody in the show now because he's the silent killer. You know, I think Rock is going to take him out because Unique did tell Rock at the funeral, Ronnie Wildin, he's probably the one that took out Dean. And when she finds out Unique is gone and then Unique baby mama come to her that way, she going to know it's Ronnie. I'm just wondering if she ends up telling Pernessa, Unique's baby mama, and they maybe work together or something. But then again, she ain't probably got it in her to be trying to plot and scheme. I don't know how she knew where Rock lived, though. That's another thing. How Pernessa know where Rock lived? And what I'm talking about is because in scenes for the next episode, they show her confronting Rock saying, "Where's Unique? He been missing." And she got a gun on Rock. You know, so now Unique could have also been in the hospital in a coma too. I'm reaching. So QJ Smith and SJ Show think Tariq is charismatic. Young Slim said he ain't no charismatic. I know that's right. Ellie Woolridge on Facebook. What up, L? What up, L? She say T1. He grew in me and carried the new season more than I thought he would. Yeah, he grew in you like cancer. He grew in you. You need to cut him out, girl. Don't let it grow and fester. Hope is Lovely on Twitch. No swag, none. He got no swag. How is Tariq got swag? How he's not smooth. He's not talking nobody out they draws. I don't know how he getting these girls. He damn sure they coming to him. He ain't trying to talk them out of there. He ain't got no game. And I ain't saying it like you need some Don Juan lines. Hey, baby, you gonna hold up till you blow up, baby. I'm just saying, like, what do he say to these girls that make them like him? Nothing. He ain't said nothing to make these girls like him. Why are they liking him? I don't get it. Cause he what? The plug? And that is true. When you are the plug, whether it's the weed man to the dope man, women are attracted to power and influence and all of that. And you'll have a certain level of women that, you know, are attracted to that. But it ain't because he got game or he's so smooth or charismatic. So, you know, Christos Black say he may have the worst karma in the power universe. I know that's right. So Roger Jenkins said that Unique is alive. He saw episode 6 in Germany. So if you want to believe one of the Jenkins boys, he one of them Jenkins boys. You know them Jenkins boys, they be having that info. Roger that. Roger that. One of them Jenkins boys said Unique alive. So I'm going to go with that. Whenever the Jenkins boys give you a little bit of info, you run with it. All right. Famous, you there? Famous, that you? He say, do you think they would have a funeral for Neek? They should, but they probably won't. But you know, they should if he's gone. Trap Boy Yella on Facebook. Shout out to you, man. And everybody, don't forget to please hit that like. I know I don't normally say that stuff because I figure if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And if you're not, you're going to not. But, you know, it does help. I appreciate it. If you got a little bit of entertainment, if I help you pass the time a couple minutes or two, just go ahead and throw up that thumb. Just don't give me a thumbs up. The keister. That's all. Anyway, Trap Boy Yellow said T1. Tariq is too smart. He learned the game from his daddy. What? Man, what show you watching? Ghost ain't taught him no game. Only Tasha taught him something. But Ghost tried to get him to not do any of that stuff. So Ghost ain't teach him nothing. He ain't too smart. He think he's smart, but he keep on making mistakes. I don't know, man. I don't think Tariq is smarter than Ghost. And I don't think he learned the game. Although, what you said is the narrative that they push on the show. I'm smarter than my dad. I know the game. And that's what you said is exactly what they push on the show. I never bought into it. That's all. So my girl B said Tariq is a corn ball. She got a piece of corn and a basketball in this month. All right, so let's see. McDam said people been flipping out on me for saying it looked like Meek died, but I hope he isn't and come back. I mean, truth be told, his chances are not good. And he probably is dead. And you know, if you really know about how things go, people are people and they want to work on different stuff, do this and that. But you never know. We have seen power bring people back and all kind of different stuff. Hell, I thought that Howard was dead after season 1. I mean, you know, Omar Epps got a lot of stuff he working on, and he was shot, and I'm thinking that was the end. And he had cancer and all this, and they cured it all and whatever. So, hey, you never know. You never know. Kay Leezy, what up? What up? How you feeling? What's good? I just put the link in, y'all, if anybody want to talk about this episode or anything. But about to get up out of here soon, so make sure y'all come on through. We got 84, damn near 100 people in here live, so I'll probably kick it a little longer with y'all. Let me know if it's anything that you want to talk about with this episode and any theories that you want me to talk about. If you got a theory or thoughts, let me know in the comments. Y'all got so many damn great comments right now. I'm going to have to skip all the way to the newest comments. So I tried to get through a lot, but y'all got a lot of great comments. So now I'm caught up to the newest comments. SJ Show said, D-Wiz brother is Breeze. That, I don't know. That could be possible. We don't know about D-Wiz brother. 20 Block Record says Sam Greer. He said 2 different things about Breeze. One saying he loved him in his, and other that Breeze wasn't a good person. Go back to Ghost and Tariq perspective, talking to Tariq. Okay. Roger Jenkins said Rock killed Juliana and Ronnie episode 10. Now that would be good. She need to take both of them out. Juliana, she need to go on somewhere with that being mad at Rock stuff. Rock saved your ass in so many ways. You was walking around with black eyes for makeup. Now you walk around with your hair done, nail done, everything did. The hair done, nail done, everything. Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy. Hey, your ass walk around looking like a prize fighter. Come on now. So Unique threatened you one time and you can't let it go. You used to having threats fulfilled. You don't give me that fool, I'm going to punch you in the eye. What? That wasn't no threat. That was a promise. Anyway, I think she over reacted with that. You know, Markel Baker says Tariq character had the potential to become the next Ghost, but when he killed his father, it took away from that, and I just don't see Tariq ever becoming Ghost. I agree. I think because he was the shooter, it took away from the potential of that. They should have left Tasha to be the shooter, if anything. If they just had to have one of them do it, they should have left Tasha as the shooter. And then I could probably buy into him trying, if he said he trying to be like him, then I'd say, well, he trying. He ain't there yet, but he trying and this and that. But he want to be better than him, and he the one that took him out and all that, and he not better, and he don't know this and that. And I just, yeah, that threw it all off. I agree. So, you know, we'll see. Chris P said, did Joey Badass really lead the show? I seen him in a few commercials, so maybe he's spreading his wings behind music and power for now. Hey, that's the thing to do, though. That's good business, and while your profile is high, you go ahead and do other things and spread out. So maybe he said he in a coma. That way I'm gone for the rest of the show, but I can wake up and then be back on the show. I don't know. If I ever start to raise my profile and they want me to do a bunch of stuff and I can't do something, I'm not going to say, oh, well, forget it. I'll say, well, let's make a way where I can still come back if needed. I don't like to burn bridges. You know, now if people burn bridges with me, that's on them. But I don't burn bridges with people. I don't, intentionally try to do people wrong and things like that. But nevertheless, if that was with me, I would say, hey, I'm trying to do this, that, and the other. I'm not going to be able to continue with this, but how about this? Instead of kill me off the show, how about put me in a coma or something? That way I can come back. Or put me in jail. That way, I can come back. Something I would find a way to be able to still have a way to come back. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. BVD TV said maybe good things finally happened to Famous. He performed at Lou's spot, and maybe Juke will help put him on. That's a good point. I'm glad you kind of brought that up. Again, my pictures and stuff didn't load, which I don't understand what's going on with that. But anyway, yeah, so he's getting better. Lulu actually was into it, and remember the last time they saw each other, he was telling Famous he should write and do more work with his rhymes. And so now he sees he's better. You never know who may start coming in there and notice because they are in New York, whereas somebody could be right there, a talent, whatever, scout, manager, A&R, see him, and the next day they right at some office downtown getting signed. Just that simple. So who knows? Maybe something finally does go good for Famous. Unfortunately, I think that this Freddie situation may come back to bite him because somehow they kind of focused on him because of that incident report. And if that old man identifies him, then hey, it's a wrap. I got my man coming through. I ain't seen in a while over here. Young Slim in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, man. Good to see you, man. How's everything been?
Same old, same old. Happy holidays, brother.
Yeah, man.
Happy
Same
New
to you.
Year's.
Same to you, man. That's what's up. Yeah, what's up? What you think about this unique situation?
I don't think he's dead, man.
I think he got a chance too.
I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead because I don't think the show really can afford. They've been killing people off kind of quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I was shocked by the whole Italian dude getting smoked that fast. I was kind of shocked by. I'm like, wow, they're just dropping the cast kind of quick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they can't really unique. Come on, man. And Dean, the way they did Dean was kind of dirty, man. This guy had security to the teeth at the nursing home at Bingo, but not at his own crib.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that's 3 bosses that's gone in this season. They took out 3 bosses in 5 episodes. They took out the dude in Jersey. That's one of your area peoples. And then that's right. Then they took out Dean, and now Unique. That was 3 bosses that's gone in 5 episodes. Damn.
Hey, come on, man. That's crazy.
That is.
I don't think if he took a bullet to the head or anything like that, I don't think he's dead. But I mean, he did take a couple woolly lumps to the noggin, to the back of the dome, which was dirty.
Right.
I mean, you don't expect your brother to do that to you.
Right.
Especially after when he was preaching earlier, like telling Juliana, like, my brother ain't going nowhere.
Right. I believed it.
Upside his head like that.
Yeah.
And drop him at a trash dump.
damn, I know, like he wasn't nothing. And I believed him when he told
Me too.
Juliana he ain't going. I believed him.
Me too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so he don't want him dead. But the way he was moving was like he wants him out of the picture. He wants him dead. Bro, I don't know how I feel about my man. I don't know who the dude that's playing the Urkelnator.
The Urkelnator, I like that. The Urkelnator. I am the Urkelnator.
I don't know how I feel about his acting, bro, because he's not really. I ain't scared of him, bro. For real, for real. Like he don't scare me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not an intimidating person as far as physical. He
Not at all.
intimidated because you don't know what the hell this dude may do. If you get the jump on him, you could take him down. Though we saw Unique beat his ass.
Unique gave him hands, like he beat him down.
Hit him with the
He
foo
was
fops.
waxed off, like he was ready. It wasn't like he snuck him. Like,
True.
You know what I'm saying?
He was like,
he beat him down. Yeah, get up. All right, come on. I'm the big dog now, and you bust me upside the head with a. It wasn't like a baseball bat either, dog.
I know.
That joint was like
It was metal or something.
that looked like a chrome pipe.
It's
That's like a one of them joints.
like a baton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was a solid material, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And
And
like the way they played it was like the punch killed them.
right. And my girl Kay Leezy said she believes what set it off for him, that made him really snap, is when he was like, I'm the big dog now. You got your ass beat, and now he over you talking about now I'm the big dog. He was like, oh no. He might have still whooped his ass and got up anyway if he didn't say that, though. I think it was a 50-50 chance. Maybe even more than that. I think he was going to probably still come for him. But I think him saying I'm the big dog now after that ass whooping really didn't help.
And then unique kind of like I remember older episodes where unique like remember he was fighting in jail when Rock got him locked up over the jacket and all.
Yeah, he didn't put
3 skinheads in or whatever they
yeah, he did.
Like so he got hands, man.
He do got hands. I forgot about that part. He do. Yeah.
It's like a couple. I just don't think I don't think that show can really afford to kill him like that. I just don't. I don't think they can afford to kill him. Like it's not like.
You know what this felt like to me? Did you watch Luke Cage when it came out? It felt like that Cottonmouth when they took out Mahershala Ali so soon.
Okay.
The show wasn't the same. You know what I mean? Like he was really making that show really good.
It's a lot of things you can't do. Like you ever watch Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw some of it.
When they kill off Jimmy,
okay,
the whole show completely changes and never comes back to what it was.
Yeah.
I don't think there is anybody else like in the show that can actually carry like Unique's almost like a part of it, like her brothers almost to the point. Like he's been in it from day one. He's been either like now villain to now he's on like kind of like the anti-hero. Plus he's like her smash piece at this point. So I just don't see them. I don't see them killing him.
Yeah, that's a sad move if it is the case. Shout out to D Johnson. Hold on, let me give a shout out to D Johnson. He say, "Bring back the chocolate mousse." LMAO. I forgot that joke. I forgot all about that joke. So shout out to D Johnson. He be watching the show. He remember that joke. Appreciate it. You know, but yeah, man, y'all got a lot of good comments in here. Roger Jenkins said, all jokes aside, Unique girlfriend is Breeze. What? Yeah, come on, man. Unique girlfriend ain't Breeze. Let's see what else anybody got up here. Fame Johnson said, what if Ronnie saying his brother not going nowhere meant that his business ain't going nowhere? I don't think he was thinking that deep. I think that he was thinking like, well, I ain't gonna kill my brother and you ain't gonna touch him either. That's how I felt.
That's
Yeah,
how I took it.
yeah, that's how I took it. Also, I don't see him as being a second or third level thinker. I see him being a straight up right here, and that's it. What I said is what I said, and I thought what I thought. So, what do you think about when he took him to the Chinese restaurant? He said, "This what we got," and he like, "This ain't shit. This ain't no money." He don't. He just swear
I think
Unique got
I
other
think
money
he
or
just
something.
spoiled. So I took it back. This is what I did. So I went back to the beginning of the
When they met in the
of
park.
season 1.
Yeah, when
They're
they,
talking when they're meeting at the park. They're talking about Ronnie, and he's supposed to have life in prison somehow.
right.
But I guess he got out. Good behavior, I guess.
No. Remember that cop had those bad cases or something. That's why when he brought that car today in this last episode, he said, "Man, you got out on a miracle and you jacking for
Yeah,
cars." Yeah. Said, but go ahead.
But he was supposed to have natural life. That's what they said in the first season. And they were like, he wouldn't have did this like this. He wouldn't have did like this. So he has a relationship with Rock. But Unique was on top back then in season 1. Unique was he was, you know what I mean, he had most of the corners. He had everything. So I understand what he's saying. Like, all we got is, after everything I left you, all we got is this Chinese store. I get that.
Right.
Like,
I get that.
like you, it's almost like I left you a mansion. Now we living in a tent.
Right.
I get that part.
Right.
But the part that I don't get is all that hating that he's doing with his girl. What he's doing with Unique's girl. All that hating, oh, he's smashing rock. Oh, he's doing this. And saying all the creepy nonsense. I don't understand that part of it.
Because we
Why are
both
you so
know
mad
it.
at your brother?
Right. And as men, we know when you saying that, it's only going to lead to what? A fight.
Fisticuffs.
Right. You can't go to
Like,
your,
what?
yeah, you don't go to
Like,
another
I
man,
can't
woman
say-
doing that.
When there was nothing else to say, you let the left and right speak.
For
But
real.
I think Unique was so patient with this man.
He was.
He was so patient with this man. To the point where I'm like, I would have threw him out for that. Nah, I would have threw him out for that.
The very
He gotta
first
go back.
time. The very
Yeah.
first time. Yeah.
Like, he got to go.
Right.
Once his girl was complaining about him, like, he's creepy, he's this, he's that. Gotta go, man.
Right.
You can't be no psychopath staying in my crib.
Yeah. And
But I just want to say this.
go ahead.
I feel like the previews are trying too hard to make us think that Unique is dead. That's why I think he's still alive.
Yeah. And they love to throw that curveball like that.
I went back and I watched the one where Scrappy got his ass whooped and they took his eye and he lost a kidney and all that. They never said if he was dead or alive. They never said it on the preview. They never said he was dead or alive. So for them to say, "Oh,"
What about Howard when he got shot?
Howard, they didn't mention. Did they say that? Did we know if he was dead or alive?
I don't remember them saying it. I remember thinking that he wasn't going to be back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I remember thinking he wasn't going to be back.
Remember she said put through in his head?
Yeah, I know,
Like,
right? Good thing he ain't got no aim.
He's like, the boy can't shoot. Okay. So where did he shoot you?
Right.
Where did he shoot you at?
Yeah.
You've got amnesia all of a sudden. But they never tell you where Howard got shot at.
No, they did. Yeah, they did. He got shot in the chest or something.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's how they ended up finding the cancer or some shit, they said.
I guess that's where amnesia comes from.
Right. Yeah, but we know it ain't real, but that's what he tells them, so he don't tell that it was, Kanan, but,
If you got...
I don't know how you can get that.
There was no bullets. There was no... He looked like he was just beat up real bad.
That's why I'm giving him a chance, because you can get your ass beat really bad and still survive. Your head can be swollen big.
True.
Yeah,
Ghost took one in the chest and fell off a balcony, and everybody still thinks he's alive.
I know. And he fell on the back of his head. Ah! Hey, that probably broke his neck.
That would have broke his neck.
Yeah.
Top of a club. And
Just
he's
dead
still alive.
weight. Yeah, I know, right?
What a tragedy. He had a closed casket. We couldn't see his body because he fell off a balcony.
Yeah, I
So
know.
one in the chest. We got to have a closed casket. Funeral.
Right, right. Hey, Roger Jenkins said, "Do you think Leisha, the girl from Jukebox Group, gonna be Kanan baby mama?" That's a good.
They say Kanan's baby moms, and they say her name in Power.
Exactly. I was about to say that's a good theory, but we know her name already, and but we don't know if he got other kids also, other than Sean. Is Sean his only child or not? We don't really know.
I think Sean's his only child. I think that's when he goes down there messing with Jukebox when he goes down to Washington, D.C. And she's like, Sean's your only child. I think she said that. I'm not sure. Because she's like, you going to leave your only child with this guy? She was like afraid.
I remember her saying something to that effect, or your son, or something like that. I don't remember.
Remember, she thought Ghost killed him. She thought Ghost killed Sean.
No.
Jukebox thought Ghost
Oh, yeah. Because he didn't tell her he did it. Right.
Yeah.
And he never did tell her he did it, actually, did he?
I think he did.
Okay.
I think he did.
Maybe eventually. Yeah, I had to rewatch that stuff. But
and then I think that's when she's like, you killed your only son? So I don't know. I don't remember. I got to look it up.
Yeah, he did. Because then he said he wasn't my son no more.
He wasn't my son.
Yeah. I remember that. Ghost flipped him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he betrayed me for Ghost.
Right.
That's what I think he said.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why he ended up trying to flip Tariq and do the same, which, you know.
He kind of did it.
He did.
Literally did it. He didn't try. He did it.
Right.
That's why
it was success. Yeah. Because Tariq killed Ghost and turned bad. So anyway, asking you this. Tariq got swag. I mean, like,
you see my tune.
Come on, thank you, man. Anybody that be like, Tariq cool, Tariq got that swag, Tariq a killer, Tariq got them hands, Tariq a mastermind, Tariq got them hoes, Tariq be getting there, Tariq got game. Who says any of that? I don't understand whoever's saying this.
The people that carry, I'm not saying Tariq his acting hasn't improved. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying that
the character.
Everybody as a collective that makes the show great.
Right.
Good.
Right.
I'll say good.
Right.
I won't say great. I'll say good. It's everybody.
Right.
I think.
But but not as a show, just as how that character is written. I don't see him.
They do too much. He's not.
Yeah.
I don't think they balance it out enough. Like, I feel like Kanan has been written really well. Like him making it crack, thinking he's the man, and making it crack and killing a bunch of people.
Plus, we've seen him talk to women too, and have to try to get game or whatever, and talk to him, and talk to somebody's mama too. And we see him about to go and talk to old girl this episode. Hey, she with you? And then he go over there and start talking. We ain't seen Tariq do that to nobody. Who Tariq go and talk to like that?
They just act like Tariq is this mastermind. We're like, where did this come from? Choke?
Right.
Like,
and these girls are drawn to him. Why do these girls like him? Because he answered the questions in class?
The only class he got?
Right. Yeah. That's a one-class school.
Everybody's in it, no matter how long you've been in school.
I know, right? Pocket full of dinero. What's up, brother? How you feeling? He say it's Breeze like Negan from The Walking Dead, like how technically Ghost was Tommy, Kanan, and James. Breeze like Negan. Negan, that was a good character on that show. I don't know if.
Why is everybody so obsessed with Breeze?
Yeah, I don't know if he's like Breeze because we don't know who Breeze is yet.
But Breeze don't come till later on.
Yeah, so when Breeze comes, Kanan is going to be working for him, and he ain't going to have nobody else around. Yeah. And by the time
mommy, daddy, and uncle are all gone.
Right.
So,
yeah. And then Ghost and Tommy are younger than him, so they would have to be, it would have to be at least a couple years, I think. Now he may meet Breeze now, actually, But it'll be a couple years at least before the Tommy Ghost Breeze dynamic comes into
Before
play.
Breeze becomes like the boss, like it's got to be a while, bro. Like we're still doing Rock Story, like we're still doing Marvin, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's, I don't know, like why chase something? Why hunt something down that ain't really? I think it's 2 seasons away at the most.
I think
At
so
least.
too, unless they do a time jump.
And I don't see how they're gonna do that.
Right. Chris P say, who should kill Ronnie? Dean Grandma? Rock catered up for that Dean Grandma. That's funny.
Unique's gonna kill Ronnie.
Now that would be, now you really thinking on another level.
How about Unique's gonna kill Ronnie?
I think that would be cool, but I think that if they make Unique survive, then they should give him memory loss. In my opinion, I think if he survive and remember everything and come back and kill, he like the equalizer in this month. I'm the uniquelizer. The uniquelizer. I think that's a little too much for him, but you know, I don't know. You think he might come back, huh, and get him?
I don't like how they killed Dean, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's crazy. How do you kill? He was so bossed up the whole time, and then all of a sudden he gets caught. You let somebody creep in your attic or basement, and then you ain't got nobody at your crib, just you and mom. Like, come on, dog. Nah.
Truth be told, I really don't like how none of the 3 bosses died this season. I mean, Marvin as the mailman it was all theater and cool, but he shouldn't have got away with that.
Absolutely not, dog.
No. Yeah. And they know what he looked like.
They gotta do better with that. You can't kill bosses that you beefed up the whole time and just make them so easily shot and killed. Like for Marvin to just dress up like a mailman to smoke the Paisan. You know what I'm saying? Luigi or whatever.
Yeah, and got away in a mail truck, a slow mail truck. They don't chase him. They don't follow.
Nobody else.
Yeah, nobody follow.
You at a and you know, come on, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Nobody with him.
And they do that to all the bosses. Actually, I don't even want to be a boss. Because what they did to Mecca. I mean, we can go down the line. They build them up and then take them out pretty easy.
Yeah, Mecca got taken out easy too.
Yeah. So.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Kaylee.
Mecca had henchmen too. Like, I don't know.
Plus, he was supposed to be what? Some type of spy or, Secret Service or something. He supposed to. Yeah. So he don't know how to fight or do nothing. What he big as he was.
You let Mary J. Didn't Mary J. smoke him?
Yeah. Mary J. Kay Leezy said, I thought Dean was supposed to be silent but violent. I know, right?
Yeah, he got snuck up on.
Michael
He got snuck up on in his own house.
Right. Rodney Myers is more
no
silent.
Cameras, no alarm, no dog. He got nothing.
And he's sitting there with grandma, no guards. I don't understand why these guys get their guards time off. What, they only work 8-hour shifts? Right.
I'm a boss, and I'm a. What did they say he was? He had some connections from the islands or wherever he had. I sling all this, and I ain't got a gun, no knife. I let this dude sneak through my crawl space and stab me in the back with my own kitchen knife.
Right. He ain't got no dogs. I know, John. Let me tell y'all something, man. I know about a boss, how a boss live, okay? Now, this boss that I know how they live and get down, they got security, and I'm talking about in real life, outside all the time. Now, this boss is Farrakhan, all right? But Farrakhan house in Chicago has somebody standing outside by the garage and by the front all the time, or sitting in the car. Like, they don't never have a day off, even if he ain't there. And that's Farrakhan. Like, he ain't no person that well, I ain't gonna say that. It may be people trying to take him out, but he I know, right? Let me backtrack that. It probably is people want to take him out in this world. Right. But he ain't
You
no
know,
you
take 'em out.
right. But he ain't no dope kingpin. But like if Farrakhan's house is always got somebody outside, why these guys don't have some? That's another thing, a bone I always had with the first Power. Ghost used to go all over the place by himself all the time. Like he should have had a Debo type person with him at all times. At first, he had Sean as his driver, which Sean was whack anyway. He wasn't gonna fight it, but at least you had somebody with you, and he looked intimidating at least before. You know, that first level of the look, at least you'd be like, okay, go a big tall dude with a bald head. Hold on, let me slow it up. You know, so I don't know, man. They did definitely need more security. I'm with you with that.
Come on, dog. Like, you really ain't gonna have nobody with you at the crib, dog? Like, nobody?
Right.
Nobody. Somebody snuck in your crawl space and stabbed you in your own kitchen in front of your grandma, damn near.
And she ain't got a clue.
In Jeopardy, baby, the Wheel of Fortune, and give me a vowel.
She didn't
Can I
have any
buy
idea.
E?
He was changing the battery.
I know, right?
Smoke. Come on, man.
The
You
perfect
gotta be
timing.
smarter than- bro, come on. If you want to kill him, all right, then kill him. But you gotta kill him. Like my man that actually plays that role, he gets done dirty on every show he's on. He got smoked in the wire on some BS too, bro. Like, if you're gonna kill him, but do it the way a boss should go out, bro. He was
Yeah.
a boss, man. He was
Yeah.
henchman.
They
Make it crazy. Don't make it so easy. Like, damn, I should have stole this guy's shit the whole time.
I know.
I broke in his house and took anything I wanted.
That's one thing that makes John Wick kind of the first John Wick really good. Is like when he was going after them people, he had to take out a lot of henchmen and stuff and get through to do it. I mean, by the time you get to the fourth one, I mean, he's like in the Matrix again. As many people as he killed, it just get too much. Yeah, but the first John Wick was the closest to trying to be like accurate. They didn't expect all the rest, but like for example, when he chased the dude that was the Russian dude that was in the little hot tub spot, and he came up against that big dude, he snuck up behind him with like the knife or whatever next to the gun. Like you got to sneak up on people or whatever and get up on him. When he snuck up on dude in the bathroom by the sink and stuff, like he had to work his way in there a little better than all the blah, 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 blah that he started doing later. But you know, if they'd have showed Ronnie sneak.
Right, the what's the chick name? Holly Berry's dogs was cool. Then they added another dog, basically the same dog,
Right.
into the four with the black dude.
He just was a cheaper budget. He was cheaper than Holly Berry. That's why. They wanted to keep the dog storyline, but Holly Berry like, oh, this movie made 400 million. I need 20. They like, all right, let's go to get another black person. Right. And we'll give him 500,000 and he'll be happy because he in the movie and he got 500,000.
That's exactly what they did.
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what they did.
Nah, that's a dirty business.
Are you still on the other John?
Yeah, I ain't dead yet. Knock on some wood.
Well, they might. I heard that. I seen that Cookie was complaining, and
I was got an article. Yeah, I'm actually making a video about that. She said that after she had her success as a Cookie on Empire and did something else, I forgot. She like once it was over, her team had nothing planned for her. Like she had her highest in her profile. They should have had movie roles, commercial, all kind of stuff working on it for her, and they didn't. And to a certain extent, I agree with that. Like when you starting to do this and do that, your person and your team, they need to believe in you and be trying to find this, find that, do whatever. And so like as I'm trying to raise my profile and I'm out doing comedy or doing this or doing movie or TV, I want them to be trying to promote and find commercial, do this and that and believe in that too. Because if I got to keep doing every damn thing, then what you here for? You
Well,
know?
she did do Proud Mary after that, didn't she?
Yeah, I still ain't seen that movie, but
It wasn't bad. It was like
when in the 60s or 70s or something.
nah, it was like John, almost like she's like a girl Terminator.
Right, but it was in
She was
modern
like,
day. I thought it was supposed to be in the past or something.
nah, is that the slavery John? Where like, it was like in the 70s?
I'm thinking of the Kiki Palmer thing where she was
Yeah,
kind of
That's the one where she was a slave in the 70s and then was living on the farm.
and something like that.
Like, and she ended up becoming like, she was still, it was a bunch of them still in slavery in like 1979.
I got confused watching that, and I think I changed. I was like, wait a minute, what? I didn't see it from the beginning though, so I give it that credit.
I mean, that was crazy, bro. And then come to find out, they said that movie was a true story.
What?
That's what I heard.
Oh yeah, I had to definitely check into that again because I don't remember none of that,
That's
man.
I heard it was like in the 60s. Like this dude still had a plantation running in the 60s.
What? I'm gonna have to look and see what the hell that is.
Yeah, boy.
Oh man, while you here, I got a couple funny little videos. I just was about to look up that what you call it in this damn video. I'm gonna show you this video on Instagram. Hold on. Boy, these people out here today. There's a lot of different stuff out here. And some of this stuff, man, I don't understand what these dudes is doing. So this dude with oh damn, and it didn't even pull up. But did you see what about TD Jakes?
Oh,
what you think about that?
Going to puff parties and stuff?
Yeah. There's pictures of him there. I know, right?
Like any of that Hollywood nonsense, man. What you think about what Dr. Umar said about Eminem?
I didn't hear that. What did he say?
You didn't hear what he said?
Well,
Dr. Umar said that Eminem cannot be the GOAT of hip hop because a non-African cannot be the greatest of all times at anything that was created by black people. And you know what I say? Bravo, Dr. Umar. Because I believe that. I think the same shit. Like, there's no way in hell Eminem could be the greatest rapper of all time. Like, come on, man. That just sounds silly to me, man.
So my thoughts is, I don't think Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time, but rap and music, art, comedy, all of that stuff, art is subjective. So what you may think is the greatest, I may think is horrible, and vice versa. And then people may buy it, but that don't mean everybody like it. So that's one thing. So I don't think anybody is the greatest because it's kind of hard to define. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, he's good. He got skills, but it's a lot of people with skills. Now, because rap was created by black folks, I don't say that necessarily that no white person can be the greatest because of that. I don't necessarily say that.
I wouldn't say that either.
Yeah.
I would just say that Eminem's not the GOAT.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he the GOAT though. And even if it wasn't like subjective, in my opinion, I wouldn't say he the GOAT. I don't know who I would say is the GOAT, man.
I know who I got.
Who? Biggie.
What? Absolutely.
And that's who I would think of, but his body of work. So that's why I'm saying there's so much things, that go into it. Right. It's not his fault. Right. But he don't have a lot of stuff.
If I'm your artist, it's your job to protect me, bro.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
He shouldn't have been in California.
It's Puff's fault he's dead.
Yeah.
That's my fault. That's my thing.
True. They shouldn't even have been there.
If he's your investment,
right,
you have to protect him.
But you know that he was about to leave, and he had Charlie Baltimore. He had like 5 or 6 artists that he was taking with him, and he had a contract that for like 30 million. Yeah, Yeah, so Puff didn't want him to leave and take that, and he was about to start his own Bad Boy pretty much, and you know the commission, and he even was working with Jay-Z, and he was gonna be in the commission and stuff, which Jay-Z then started Rockefeller, and then he started Rock La Familia and the Beanie Siegel and all of them stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff blew up after Biggie was dead.
And that's all Biggie's idea, because Biggie came with the clothing first too, Brooklyn Mint. And then Jay-Z ended up with Rockaware and all of that, and Puffy with Sean John.
Like, you're right. He took all his ideas.
He took all his ideas, all of it.
All his ideas and ran with it.
Yep.
And then this is why I don't say Jay-Z's the greatest. He's one of the greats, but he's not the greatest, because name one album that Jay-Z's made. Jay-Z's made like 20 albums.
Yeah, but Jay-Z, not one of them. What?
One album, one single album equals up to Ready to Die or Life After Death to me. Not one of his albums.
What about Reasonable Doubt?
Reasonable Doubt is nowhere near better than Ready to Die. Nowhere near.
No, it ain't better than Ready to Die.
No.
But it's very good. I'd have to think the Black Album. Let's see.
You ain't got Ready to Die?
Blueprint. The Blueprint now.
Now that took him about 15 years.
Right. What if Biggie had 15 years to write, 10 years to write?
I mean, look at Biggie's impact in such a short amount of time. He came out, what, 94? Died in 97?
I know, right?
Look at his impact that he left on the world. He wasn't in movies. He wasn't a movie star like Tupac. He was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't on digital underground like Tupac. Tupac was in like 5 movies and had a couple albums.
He was a workaholic, but Biggie did a lot of work, but all his verses are spread out on other people's stuff and hooks and stuff.
Tupac's best work was with Dr. Dre.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
His best work was with Dr. Dre, and
well,
he wasn't a legend before, but his best work was with Dr. Dre.
Me Against the World was a banger too, though. As Jay Show, he said his 3 is Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. That's a cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. They argue who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. We get ready to wrap this up, though, y'all. Go ahead.
Dr. Dre's album. It's hard for me not to be.
Roger Jenkins said All Eyes on Me is better than every Biggie album. All Eyes on Me is a banger, though.
I'm not going to deny it, but Biggie's a better rapper than me.
Biggie is a better technical rapper, and Pac has the energy that Biggie don't have. And they so that's why it depends on, that's why I say it's subjective what you want that energy. If you trying to get up and get ready to exercise or go play the big game, you might throw on some Pac and get that energy, or some DMX. You trying to chill or think or whatever or relax, you might throw on some Biggie and stuff and break something down, you know what I mean? It depends on the moods to me,
Biggie's lyrics, nobody can touch Biggie lyrics, bro. His lyrics, his wordplay, his voice, his flow was better than anybody's to me, man. I don't even think it's even close. Like when I say rapper, I say actually coming up with raps. I don't think anybody's more creative, I don't think anybody's better than Big.
Well, on that note,
Tupac, the movie star, and he makes some good songs. Yeah, cool. But you're not a better rapper.
What about 50 Cent? Shout out to 50. I'm going to give 50 his props for being a hustler. And he's not the most, he's a combine of Biggie and Pac in the sense that he got a little lyrics, enough to be considered not just a bum rapper.
He's not Tony Yayo.
Tony ain't that bad. I would say Lloyd Banks is worse.
I think 50 Cent is creative.
Yeah, and he got energy too, though.
Yeah, I think
so not a lot like Pac, though.
I think 50 Cent is a good songwriter. I think 50 Cent was lucky, or vice versa, or Dre was
right
lucky.
timing.
They was lucky to get each other.
They were. Timing is a key, man, in life.
Yeah,
right time, right place.
Hasn't made any kind of musical hits after Dr. Dre.
No.
He hasn't made any classics after Dr. Dre.
No, he hasn't. Dr. Dre, though, is a kingmaker damn near, though. I mean,
Neither is Game. Neither is Game.
no. I mean, but Dr. Dre, man, it's Dr. Dre.
Yeah. That's all you gotta say. Dr.
Right.
Dre.
Hey, man,
Dr.
Dr. Dre done did some
He
stuff,
got
boy.
Snoop, he made Snoop.
And he ain't been the same either since. So you can say that about everybody with this work.
They ain't made the same quality music since they left, since Dre's been gone. You know what I'm saying? Easy E, like we know he died and all, but none of them were the same after Dr. Dre. So
Well,
Dr. Dre is the guy.
Well, Easy definitely wasn't the same. On that note, we about to wrap it up though.
Right.
But I appreciate you for coming through. Good talking to you again, man. And
I appreciate you for having me, man.
hey, always, man. We had to chat in Discord or whatever. And tell you
be doing it?
all the time. All the time, man.
Come check y'all out.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, and tell you.
One more before you go.
What's up?
Who do you think's gonna die this season?
The way it's going, everybody. No. I think Lulu definitely is out of here though. They kind of trying to build him up into being the nice guy. He don't want to drink anymore. He trying to do the right thing, this, that, and the other. And that white lady probably gonna get hurt or killed, and he gonna come and do something, or probably somebody disrespecting her. He come and try to help and defend and get stabbed or shot on some rando stuff, just like in real life. You go and talk to the wrong person trying to help, boop, and you dead after all the stuff. Never saw it coming. This dude ain't know none of that. And that'll be bad and sad. And then it'll be messed up because Rock has been so hard on Lulu. You throwing that bad money behind Lulu. And forget Lulu. And da-da-da-da-da. Then he gonna be dead. Then she gonna be crying. Same with Mama.
They switched. She used to be hard on Marv. And then they got in a fight. Marv and Lou got in a fight. And they kind of switched roles. Like, so now he's kind of I feel like Marv's like trying to be like the peacemaker. But once Rock, he found out Rock was trying to take all that he got. It's what she said to him. Talking about, you ain't nothing without me. Everything you got, I own you. Once she said that, I think he was done.
Yeah.
She said the same thing to Marv, but Marv was just like, okay, all right.
Well, he ain't really so introspective. You know what I mean? He ain't really looking into, he's a first level type person. And Lulu a second, third level type person. So that hit him to his soul. If you a second, third level person, you own me, this, that, and so he's just like Kanan. I'm not going to have nothing to do with you just to show you. You know what I mean? And that's the difference. Whereas Marvin be like, whatever, and just blow it off as you just talking crazy. And you don't own me. I'm walking around now. I do what I want. Not realizing that ain't what I'm saying. You don't have no money or existence unless I allow type stuff, you know. And that's the difference.
I feel like they've shown a good reason why Kanan should hate his mom, right? I feel like they've done a good enough job to show why he should hate his mom.
Right.
Which he does at this point. I feel like in Power, I think they messed it up was like
with Ghost.
Tariq, there was no reason for Tariq
no.
to hate Ghost.
I agree. All of his beefs was sounding like he was Tasha.
Exactly.
Sounding like, well, you cheated on my mama. What that got to do with you?
Kids don't care about that shit.
No.
You still buying them Xboxes and shit? Like, come on, man. You gotta make it realistic, man.
Yeah. They rushed that.
Gun in my book bag. Fuck that bitch.
I know, right? Yeah. You got me on papers.
Yeah. Like, got me on parole now.
Right. Yeah.
Not, you slept with a no.
Right. Right. My mom set me up to shoot somebody, and it turned out he was my dad, and I didn't know. And I didn't even know it was him. Like, before I even got to talk to him, she got me killing him and shit. It's just a lot. I know. So she's definitely, they've done a better job with this show in showing why he should have a beef.
No reason to hate Ghost.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I want to say, man.
It's all good. Glad you got it out. But I agree with that, though, actually. They didn't do a good job with that, making you feel why they should do it.
Random, like, okay, Tariq shot goes for what?
Right.
For what? He had no reason to shoot him. You
Nah.
put your hands on my mom. Your mom had a knife to, like, come on.
Plus, that was a lie anyway. That was from her fighting what you call it. But anyway, we can go on and on and on. I appreciate we still rocking with 70 plus people live right now. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe. Man, check out my man Slim channel. You still doing your channel?
Yeah, man.
What?
Yo, I just got my first monetization check.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to my man making money now on YouTube. That's what's up, man. The grind is real. What's your channel so people can go check you out, man?
It's Young Slim, man. Right down there.
Okay. There you go. Type that in right there. Check him out. He been rocking with me for a few years, man.
Go to the Slim and Kim show. That's what it is. That's the other one.
All
That's the one
right.
we doing like shows and shit.
And shout out to Kim. I thought I saw her walking around back there, but tell her I said what's up.
You hear her?
Yeah, I heard her. Tell her I said happy holidays. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, it's all good. Well, all right, man. Y'all have a good one. Yup. Deuces, everybody.
Sayonara.
Yes, sir. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. I'll be back Sunday at 10 o'clock p.m. and I'll be talking about all kind of different news stories, conspiracies, and different stuff. So make sure y'all come back Sunday at 10, and I'll have a panel, different guests, and we're going to have some fun talking about different topics on Instagram, all that junk. So come on through. Until then, y'all have a good one. Be safe. Have a happy new year. Deuces. Shout out to my man, Young Slim, for coming through. And I'm out. Picture man. Enjoy la mousse. You want to enjoy la mousse.